Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression on some pharmacy beauty products. I'm very excited to try these products out because they have been sitting on my dining table for quite a while now. I just really wanted to open up everything and try it all on, but I managed to wait because I really wanted to do this first impression video. This is my first time trying out anything from the brand Farmasi. Not only that, but all of these products were given to me by my dearest friend Carmen ZUNIGA. She sells everything from Farmasi and they have such a huge selection of things. I believe they even carry laundry detergent and hand soaps. I mean, it's insane. Before I start, I want to be clear that even though these products were gifted to me by a friend, by any means am I getting paid to say positive reviews on here. Everything that I say is going to be 100% an honest review. If you like anything that I am using, feel free to reach out to her. She is located here in Chicago, Illinois. But don't get scared, she can still work with you even if you don't live in this state. Farmasi ships out packages not only in the United States, but to Mexico and Canada. So with all of that said, let's get started. I'm sorry, you guys. I know that I am giving so much information, but I think it is essential to this video. I just want to be clear and let you guys, my audience, know what Farmasi has to offer. Here's my makeup goodie bag. So I did a very simple basic eye look and I already did my eyebrows off of camera. But my face is clean of everything else. And that's because I'm going to try out the CC cream, and I believe this is a primer. I'll give you guys more details on it, as well as the BB Cream Beauty Balm, and I got it in the shade Light, as well as this setting spray that's supposed to make your makeup last for longer. So it's just these three for now. I have a couple of other things that I want to share with you guys, but I'm going to do it in a different video because I don't want this one to be too long. I'm going to go back here to the CC cream, and this one is supposed to help balance out your skin tone by reducing the redness. So I'm very curious to see how this works. So let's give this a try. So here it is. It's a plastic tube and it contains 0.85 fluid ounces, which is very small. It doesn't contain a lot, so I'm hoping that a little bit goes a long way. I'm just gonna take this aluminum piece off. I'm gonna put some here on the back of my hand. I want to see how this looks. This is not a running formula. It's just a little bit here. And as you guys can see, it is not moving. I'm gonna blend it out. It feels very creamy. It actually feels very hydrating. And I also think that I was right. A little bit does go a long way. You saw that little piece size amount that I put here, and I am expanding it all over. Pretty much covered up the whole back side of my hand. So it doesn't smell like any sort of chemical. It actually has like a very mild vanilla scent. I'm going to apply a little bit on the areas that I think need the help. And it's definitely here by my nose and on the side. Let's do that. Again, this is supposed to balance out your skin tone. Do you guys see that? The red just kind of starts diminishing. That looks a lot better. It almost looks like I put on some concealer, but I haven't. So definitely do take the time to dab this into the skin, and don't get scared if it leaves some green. Like I said, it's supposed to do that once you apply your foundation or some sort of BB cream or CC cream. It's not going to be visible. Move on to the BB Beauty Balm. And I believe there are 6 shades available to choose from. The lightest one is this one in light, and deepest tone is in deep. Now, BB creams like this one is great for an everyday makeup look. These tend to not have a full coverage. They're super hydrating and super light on the skin. So let me just read a little bit of what this offers. An ultra lightweight formula that's not going to clog up your pores. It's supposed to moisturize the skin and leave it feeling smooth with a semi-matte finish. And surprisingly, this one offers a medium to high coverage, which I'm very intrigued about, and it is suitable for every skin type. Here it is, the BB Balm, and this plastic tube contains 1.7 fluid ounce. Take a little bit of this on the back of my hand. So it seems to be moving. It doesn't look like it is a super thick formula, but it's also not a super runny one either. I'm gonna blend this out here. And yes, this actually does look like it's going to be a full coverage. Look at that. This is actually the first time that I encounter something like this for a BB cream. This also has the same scent as the CC cream. So I'm gonna take this off and now let's try it on the face. I am going to be using a damp beauty sponge. I'm gonna dot this all over my face, just like I do with any sort of foundation, BB cream, CC cream. This is going on pretty light. It's not looking very cakey, and it's also not looking very high in coverage because I am using a damp beauty sponge. I think it would have looked different if I used a brush instead, but I think that I am liking this instead because I like my face to look a little bit more fresh and more natural. It doesn't look orange on me. I think it was a great match. I'm gonna treat this BB Balm as a concealer as well. I have other concealers, but I really just want to keep it in the same brand. I'm looking close here and I can definitely still see my skin underneath. It looks very natural, which is something that I like. I'm also noticing that this dried down to a matte finish. I know that the bottle said that it was a semi-matte, but on me it looks more on the matte side. It's because my skin is a little bit more on the dry side. To be completely honest, I think that if your skin is a little bit more on the oily side, you are going to like this a lot more. I'm going to apply a little bit of bronzer, blush, and lip color. I'll be back because I'm going to try out the Time Locker setting spray. All right, guys, so this is how I look now. And to top this all off, like I said, we're going to try out the Farmasi Makeup Time Locker. And this is supposed to help your makeup stay on for longer, which I am so excited to try this out because summertime is creeping up pretty fast, and I know that there is going to be a lot of occasions that I'm going to be applying some makeup and I am gonna want it to last me a long time without melting off. I think that if this works, it's going to be an item that I'm going to be gravitating towards a lot. This, by the way, says that it is a microfine mist. It dries quickly and it looks invisible on the face. It's also ultra lightweight and it is not a sticky formula. So the bottle is actually pretty big. It contains 3.9 fluid ounces. And let's give this a shake. Why not? 1, 2. Oh yeah, this looks very, very fine. There's no scent at all. And now I'm going to apply this on my skin. Let's this just so that it dries down. I think I went a little bit too crazy with it, but it literally feels like water. It feels very hydrating, actually. I'm liking this. So the setting spray did dry down. I really like that about it because it seemed like it was very hydrating on my skin. Let's remove the headband and I will give you guys my final thoughts. So I have reached the end of this video, and as usual, I always like to close by letting you guys know which item was my favorite. If I only had to choose one from the three, I think I would go with the time locker. Literally felt like one of those water mists that you just kind of go under when it is so hot outside. It really reminded me of water on the face, and I also love how this has absolutely no scent. I think that it can last you a very long time as well. This one would be my second choice. I actually see myself using this on a daily basis, but underneath my skin, I would actually use a very hydrating primer. Now, if your skin is more on the oily side, I think that this is going to be a great product for you. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, on the description box below, I am going to be linking the products that I used for this video, as well as Carmen's information. So reach out to her if you are interested in purchasing any of these products. Sending you all a bunch of love from this side. Continue to stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!